opportunity and they said, there's a potential in this young man. I don't have anything. I have nothing to offer. I can't build a school. But with this leadership and you, we can realize a dream of changing a life of the hopeless masses of our people. We stayed in a shack. We slept without food. When she came out of a bus, my mother had a scar here. She burned when she was working for whites in the domestic there in town there. When she comes out of a bus, I used to run to her because I had hoped she came back with some leftovers. And the white man wants to tell me how to live my life and tell me that I don't know what poverty does to people. I know what poverty does to people. That's why we must help our people. And we don't care how many people we must help, whether it's one, whether it's two. I know it's possible we can change their lives. My life changed because someone else said we can change the life of this young man. I went to my township there. I said to my principal, I want 3 kids who come from the shacks, and I don't want them to come from proper shacks, the shacks with a proper mazenge. I want the ones that, the rain, when it rains, it goes through. I want them to be pilots. And then we searched for them. The EFF Legacy Project showed you here. We took them to become pilots from shacks. And I said to them, I don't want you to join the EFF or vote for the EFF. If you do that, you can do that on your own. But I want you, when you become pilots, to finance other pilots who come from the same background that you come from. So I don't understand why Vodacom can't build a school. I mean, they are monopolizing the network, the data, Comrade Kiro. I don't understand why MTN can't build a school strictly for the most poor people, for the people that are hopeless, and they were told by their teachers, you are nothing else. You are going to end here like those who came before you in your family. You are not going anywhere. This is your end. Those are the people we must go and identify and help them. I tell you my history not because I want you to pity me. I don't want any favor from anyone. I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. This story I'm telling you is not my story alone. It is our story, all of us in this hall. It's a story of a black child. We've all gone through that. So it shouldn't be easy to align with people who want to destroy a black child if you know where black children come from.
Yes, Malema. Thanks a lot, my mentor. What we like in Africa is love and unity. There is no love and unity between us. We don't love each other. We prefer other people from other race than our own black race. That thing we call Pan-Africa, that thing we call black child, does not even exist between us. We don't know it. We are all one. The sooner we realize that, the better for us. People despise each other. The same people you slept with in a shack before you become who you are today. The same people you went to the same school with, the same kindergarten, same primary school, same secondary school, same university for those that got opportunity to go to university. You came out together, you were opportune to clinch on something good before them. What do? you realize you've got levels. They're no longer in your level. Probably when you were in school, these people are better off. They used to buy something, they give you. They buy sweet, they give you. They buy food, they give you. Even bubble gum, they share with you. Now you come up now, you are opportune to get or to make it before them. You despise them. You keep them by the side. You call them what? What do they call it? They say they are. What is the name they use? These people are not the same level with me. They call it, I can't remember. But soon as I know, I remember what the name they normally call it, I will let you guys know. You see? So, it's a problem. We don't share that love between ourselves. The other day I was hearing this guy, a footballer, what is it called? Iheanacho or what? There are this guy they went to school together with. That guy was the one who was, caring for him those days. They were playing soccer together from school. He had nothing. The guy, whatever they do is the guy, even for them to transport themselves to go somewhere, to go buy something or to go somewhere to go play soccer outside the province or outside the school, this guy will bring money and sponsor them. At the end of the day, he was opportune to be where he is in England today playing. What did you do? You don't even remember that guy. The guy had been writing letters to see if he can get to him. He don't care. He don't even know who is called that guy anymore. He did what? He abandoned the guy. But it's not as if you don't have the money. You've got everything you want. We're not forcing you to go and give somebody, but we're just telling you the necessity, what you're supposed to do. The way you're supposed to show love to each other. If you have, remember the people you left behind. Remember the people that grow with you. Remember even if you don't know them, show charity. Show love to other people. He abandoned the guy totally. He don't even know that guy is in existence anymore. He now realized there are people who is the same, same category, same level with him. The guy now is in the underground level. Him is up level. And he's there. The money you receive in a week is enough to do what? To help that guy. Or even bring him to come and try his luck there, see if he can play the soccer. He is saying that if you become a pilot today, help other people to become a pilot. Stop being greedy. Stop being selfish. Stop waiting for everybody to answer you, sir. Everybody to answer you, ma. Stop wanting everybody to call you master or to bow down before you. No, you are not God. You are just a human being like every other person. That you have money does not make you God. Anybody can have money more than you tomorrow. There is no amount of money you have today that someone who has died today has never acquired before. No amount of money you have today that somebody has never had. Somebody like Abacha used to be a president of Nigeria. Where is him today? The money he bundle and keep somewhere in the bank. Nigeria government is still, recovering the money up to date. One person. What are you doing with that money? You're still gonna die and leave it. If you have never seen someone they built 10 feet for the same 6 feet for someone who had and someone who does not have. If everybody got that money, is it gonna be a bad thing? Is your name gonna change if you help the next person? You have the money that you don't even know what to do with the money again. We are not trying to teach you what to do with your money. Listen to what we are saying. Listen to what that man is saying. Help other people. Help your fellow blacks. Stop crying of racist when you are a racist yourself. There is no people who are racist more than Africans. You're just being a hypocrite. Hypocritism. That's what is killing Africa. There is no love. The white people you're fighting, telling them that they are racist, they show more love more than you. They don't have borders. Go there is trained from one country to another. Train. You'll be traveling from one country to another, but come here in Africa, you have what? You must have passport, you must have visa before you travel to the next country. And you're here telling me about racists. And I asked you guys the other day, if you're talking about racists, have you ever washed your white cloth with your with your black cloth together? Can you bring a black cloth and a white cloth and put inside the washing machine and wash it together and spread them? Even when you go to spread them, you separate the both. You don't put them together. You that is crying of racist. You guys refuse to accept reality and love each other. You can empower yourself, African to black child. You can love each other. You can stop being selfish. You can stop being bossy. You can stop being that who wants just to be there and no other person must be there. You just want to be there alone. The high class people. The other people are middle class. Middle class, my foot. When you were you born with clothes? If you go to shop to buy something and you see no one there, will you be comfortable? You're gonna be bored. You need people also there. If you go inside a particular shop and you see only white color there, are you gonna be comfortable? If you are the only black among the 1 million white in the shop buying something, you're gonna be like an eyesore. You're gonna be like an island. You're gonna be bored inside there. You're gonna feel like you're not belonging in this place. So what does that signify to you? You need your fellow brothers and sisters also. Help them, empower them. So that when you have the next person have, nobody will bother you. If you go to shop to buy ice cream, everybody will have the same money to buy the same ice cream. Nobody will ask you to buy for him or her. You had nothing before now. Nobody was ever born with gold or silver or diamond. You were born naked with nothing. You grow up to learn that there is something you need to wear clothes and cover yourself. You learn every other thing gradually as you progress. Teach other people like that. Help them also. Give them what you have. Charity begins at home. Stop going there to show yourself. Some of you, even if you want to go to the orphanage home, you carry camera with you. The celebrity ones, if they want to go there to show love, they carry the media with them so that the media will cover them, show the side where they helped people. Who that help? Can't you go do it with you and your God? Let God bless you. Must you carry media with you? Huh? Africa here, we need love. We need unity. You put border everywhere and you're telling me you're racist. You're racist in yourself. You don't even love each other. You kill one another every day. You mess up with one another. You have no love between one another. You despise each other. And you're there crying of what white people are doing to you. When you don't even love yourself. You got to show love to yourself first. Stop being greedy. Stop being selfish. Stop being inhuman. Preach love among yourselves. Let love lead. When everybody have, nobody will bother you. But when you have one, you're looking for a way to have two. You have two. You collect one from the person who has only one and join with your own. You have three. Let the person be crawling from the ground and be begging you for one, but you got three. That is out of wickedness between us Africans here. Show love. Show love because God loves you. The Allah loves all of us. And that was why you never pay for this breath. You never pay for the air. It's for free. Imagine if you human, imagine if we are buying or someone was to sell that air for, you will sell for only your family and every other person will die before now. Malema, God will bless you. I know one day African will realize how important you were with your preaching. I know one day African will realize how important you are, because if you got people like you, then Africa will be a better place. But when they listen to you, when people listen to people like us who speak good about you, they will think we are racist. We are not racist. We love everybody. But we are preaching that Africans should start by loving themselves. They should start by empowering each other. That you should stop killing one another. They should stop raping themselves. They should stop despising each other. They should stop wickeding themselves. They should start empowering each other, so that everybody will have food also to put on the table. You don't hate each other. Rather, you show out of wickedness to your fellow black, Africans. And you're here crying of thunder go fire you for that racist you're crying of. Tomorrow you see white people say white people are racist. Are you not a racist? Just a bunch of hypocrites everywhere. You need to see light in your life. You can only see light in your life when you start seeing the next person as your own brothers. When you start seeing the next person as a human being like you. That is only when you will start seeing light in your life. God bless you once again. You are my hero. Keep preaching this love you're preaching. One day, God will vindicate us through you. One day, we shall see light through you. Malema, I believe in you. Keep preaching this love you're preaching. One love. Thank you.